Don't come on kiss that old man. You gonna get worms.
Worms?
Yes.
Worms.
That bitch older than me. Anything older than me gonna give you worms. Watch. Look. No, you said this nasty old perverted bitch.
Look, he got that little twist when he walked away though. You see
he
it?
always had that little he's a fuck eye. That's what he has it.
What is he, girl? What is it? Yes, please.
I know he don't think that he's a fake out, but he is. So. He said he's bisexual, girl.
You bisexual?
That's what he said. He bisexual.
You are?
Yeah, it was another girl over here that told us they was bisexual too.
Who was that?
Don't do that.
Who was that? Who was that? Jameson. You really bisexual? Look me in my eyes.
Yes, he's bisexual. Yeah. It was another girl that came over here and told us that too. Now,
wait a minute. You're bisexual?
I don't mean.
You don't mean what?
I was gonna say something.
Mo, before you go home, can you go over there to the liquor store and give me some more Saint Germain?
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna need 2 bottles of these before you leave.
All right.
Wait a minute. Jameson. I'm not, challenging the veracity of what you're saying.
Wait a minute. Is that what your HSBCU?
I'm not challenging the veracity of your
Is that one of your HSBCU conversations? Hold on, lady.
But I'm just wondering because, a lot of homosexuals will say that they're, and I'm not saying you're a homosexual because you said you're bisexual.
No, he's not gay. There's a difference between being bisexual and gay.
Well, yeah, there is a difference.
Get this to this man.
Wait, what? now you said you might be gay. You don't know.
I feel like I'm not.
Why do you feel like you're not?
He hasn't really even been with men.
Well, you don't have to be with a man to be gay. It's up here. It starts here, not down here. So, but the reason why I'm asking is because a lot of homosexuals
don't call the man gay if he's bisexual. You're crazy.
Well, no, I'm not saying him.
What you're doing is feeding into that you're feeding into that heteronormative.
Well, that's not what I'm trying to do. To all of the people over at the Trevor Project and then the HRC and all those other GLAAD.
Correct.
I'm not trying to do that. But what I'm saying is a lot of homosexuals say that they're bisexual because at some point in their trajectory, they dated and had sex with women. But it's like you haven't been with a woman in ages. You're not actively looking for any coochie. You're only looking for dick or booty. So, like, I have a friend who says, "Oh, I'm bisexual." I'm like, and I'm like, you haven't been with a woman since I've known you.
But Craig, this is the thing. This is where you're being.
Like I was last with a woman.
Oh,
when was that?
Some months ago, back home.
Oh, so you do consistently go back and forth. Okay, so then that.
I mean,
all right, Craig. But here's
well, if you're consistently going back and forth, then yeah, you're gay.
Yeah,
I mean, you're bisexual.
It's not like I was like dating bitches. Like,
oh, he called them bitches. Oh, he called them bitches.
Right. So
he might be bisexual. He called them bitches.
Here we go, Craig. Here we go. So what we're not gonna do is because I was guilty of this at one point in my life.
And what's that?
We are not gonna take bisexuality and limit it to like if they have that during bisexuality, you have to be dealing with both sexes at the same time. You can deal with one sex at a time.
Correct.
And still be bisexual.
Correct. But I just didn't know that he was actively with women.
Craig, you can still be bisexual.
No, I know that they don't have to be happening
and
concurrently.
you don't have to have it. That's right. And I don't even have an HSBC education. Now I am versed in HSBC banks.
Right.
But I don't have to have an HSBC education. But you have to understand that you don't have to reside in bisexuality and have a man and a woman at the same time.
I agree. I agree.
I remember when we were over here on Christmas, Amir was here, and he was saying bisexual is not a thing. It's either gay or straight.
I disagree with that.
Listen, we don't hear anything that Amir says because we're still waiting on Amir's. Okay.
Well, there are people still waiting for their wigs from Amir.
Amir. What we're not gonna do is about Amir.
Yes, so we definitely don't want to hear from Amir.
Yes, they are waiting.
Because there's a woman right now that's still waiting for her wig.
And I don't have anything to do with that, so don't email or text me.
Y'all a mess. Y'all a mess.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to you straight up, no chaser. But
well, you want to give it to us straight up with some Saint Germain.
There's a woman right now still waiting for her wig.
What you do, not Amir. Let Amir be, because he's not here to defend himself. Okay. But what does not have to happen is in bisexuality, you do not have to occupy, the space of being with a man and a woman at the same time in order to be considered bisexual.
I agree.
You could be a bisexual person and you could be dating a man. You could be a bisexual person. You could be dating a woman.
Thank you.
Yeah, mama.
How much stuff you put in
Girl,
there?
this is juice.
No, you put some in your cup.
I already put some in my
Put
cup.
the other cup over there.
I put some in there, but I already did it. So, I used to have a one way thought process of thinking like, all right, well, if you're bisexual, then it's so good.
But
it's
take
a
your
flower.
time with it.
It's a flower, mama. It's a flower.
Yes, elderflower.
It's an elder
So
flower.
what?
It's a flower. Oh my God.
What is that?
Oh, that's
Oh,
what
you
it
see
is?
this bottle? Go take this bottle to the liquor. Ain't this good?
It's burning. It's burning. Your eyes red. What's wrong with you?
Are they?
Yes.
I don't know.
Taste.
It's good.
You can
See,
take
I
it
used to-
with your hands.
All right, mama. I used to think that. No, I didn't put no alcohol in. I just put the Germaine. I used to think that bisexuality consisted of having both people at the same time. I used to think that because I have lots of friends who would tell me that they're bisexual, and I would only see them going after men, lusting after men, dating men, fucking men.
Was it that you only saw, or that's what you only noticed?
No, that's what I saw because that's what they were doing. And when the topic of women came up, it was like, oh, she pretty, but look at this man.
But that's what I'm talking about. I know that you don't have to be dating men and women simultaneously. But what I'm saying is these are people that I was friends with, and they're saying, oh, I'm bisexual, but they haven't had a date with a woman, expressed any interest in dating a woman, haven't been with a woman sexually. And I think sometimes gay men will say, I'm bisexual because at some point in their life, they've been with a woman. But it's like, once you realize that you're gay and that's the path that you're on, you can't claim bisexual.
All right. Okay. Now let's be clear here to the gays. All right. Gay. Hey, gay. I don't want you to think that an experience makes you straight. And I don't want you to think that a few experiences make you straight.
So how many experiences do you have to have before?
I don't know, but I don't want you to think that because your penis has gotten erect and you've laid down and somebody has ridden your penis, that you're automatic. Because me, I'm a heterosexual transsexual. If I go and fuck a slew of women right now, if a woman, I would think that I would be dyking.
Right. And so like Derek J says it like this, that y'all know Derek J wears heels and all that stuff. He said, if I go sleep with a woman right now, I'm not bisexual. I'm just a gay man who slept with a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of you gay men need to say that and stop saying bisexual.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all we saying.
Yeah. And I also don't think that just because you're bisexual, that you have the inability to be monogamous. A lot of people think that just because you're bisexual, that you're greedy and you're going to be sleeping with this one and that one. No, it doesn't mean that. I don't believe that either. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't give bisexual people credit.
All right. Well, so let's, okay. Sapio, you fuck the mind. Right. Craig, you got to put that on silent.
What's sapiosexual again?
When you are attracted to
the mentality,
mentality,
intellect.
attracted to the brain, yeah.
Oh, well then you must love me.
Actually, Jameson like younger men. Girl, I was trying to get you to get with a sugar.
That's not true.
I was trying to get.
My business.
Okay, I'm not gonna put your business out there.
Wait a minute, Jameson, come here. What you attracted to? What's your type? What's your type? What's your type?
Any of my children, any of my daughters gonna have a sugar daddy. My daughter didn't want to have a sugar daddy.
What's your type? Do you have a type?
No, that's not your type. Because if that was your type, you would be a well-kept white woman. You are, but you'd have been but you would have been an extra well-kept white woman. But that's another story. That's neither here nor there.
Mm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get on this.
Well, you should. You should. You should.
Mhm.
Tammy said a lot of stuff, but see, my daughter, she's a well-kept woman, but my daughter's a whore. Tammy is a slut. She is a slut. Tammy will fuck on the dime. If the price is right, Tammy just might. And it's just how that works. Tammy takes order. She takes order and takes names, honey. And she takes numbers, bitch. Number 375, you're up.